Hey guys, Brian here at thebasscast.com with it. We have with us our 2023 champions, Chad Green and Mr. Johnny Martin. Man, congratulations on the win. They had 17 plus pounds today. Talk to us about your day, man. How did the morning start off for you guys?
Well, I mean, we started off, we're kind of in the blind. We haven't fished since beginning of November, end of October, you know, been hunting and doing other things. So we just come out today to see what we could come up with, and we scratched and clawed around and was able to catch what we caught. We caught probably 12 keepers today, something like that, and caught them jerk bait, caught some on a crankbait, caught some on a jig, caught one on a shaky head, just kind of junk fishing around. I wouldn't say we caught them really deep. I wouldn't say we caught them shallow.
Yeah, I was getting ready to ask about that.
They were kind of mixed up today. I mean, the water being this clear, the bait fish are kind of still out swimming around. So in the mornings, they're kind of out, you know, chasing bait fish around. But
now, I was told bait fish were everywhere this morning. I mean, you could walk across the bait fish. There's that many.
It was. We saw them this morning, and that's how we caught that big smallmouth. You know, it was around some bait, and you know, just kind of blind fishing, caught it. But caught a couple other smallmouth today too. But
I think it was two more
smallmouth, but we culled those out. You know, we never really lost any fish today.
Right.
You know, we caught everything we had hooked, and you know, the good Lord blessed us with a win today. So.
Did you guys see all of your fish on your live scope, or your, you know, or your electronics, or just sight fishing, kind of? No.
just blind.
Blind.
Yep.
We were
But was it a
blind
pattern
fishing.
that you've run in the past, though? Because, I mean, everybody knows you're a guide here, and everybody knows you guys
Yeah.
fish up here a lot. Everybody lives up here. So was this a little past history we ran today?
No, just knowledge. You know, taking one bite and putting it together with the second bite and putting the third bite. By this afternoon, we had them kind of locked down on exactly where they were at. But we saw fish around. We'd see them on live scope, you know, but
Right.
we couldn't get them to bite. And the fish that we did catch, we never saw. Most of the time, I don't look at live scope and catch fish that way unless it's just a random thing. I mean, I'm just not a big scope
Right.
guy. I might use it to find bait or whatever, but find structure. But that's not what I'm looking to tournament fish. And most of the time, those big fish, you ain't gonna see too many of them.
All right, guys, you all know Chad writes our lake report. Been doing it since Mr. Dale Wilson passed away, so really, really appreciate that, taking the lead on that. What's the lake doing right now, brother? Give us a little quick update.
Well, right now, water temperature is 52 to 54 degrees. You know, you got a lot of rain coming in here. It's much needed. We need some runoff. Ground's saturated right now. I think we're going to get a little bit of runoff if it'll come in the right durations. If we get that, you'll get some nutrients back in the water, something for the bait fish to feed on, and they'll start going shallower. You know, hopefully get some water back in the lake will help things too. But
Yeah.
you know, all the fish are feeding, but it's going to be hard to catch them with this water clarity. You know, sun's out, you can see 10, 12 foot deep in places. I mean, that's going to be harder to fish. But you know, colder weather, you know, your jerk baits, your A-rigs, windy days, crankbaits are going to play a key role. When it gets bright and sunny and no wind, you better slow down, get a shaky head out, drag a jig around. You just kind of fish the conditions. You know, I think especially tomorrow, this rain coming in, the fish are probably going to feed.
Yeah.
Especially the north winds start blowing, the front coming in, those big fish are going to bite for sure. But I don't know if I'll be out there in that rain tomorrow. I want to get my boat wet this time of year. It's hard to dry it out, but definitely some good fishing coming. You know, I'm sure everything's going to get better here once the water temperature gets closer to that 50-degree mark.
Well, guys, you've been fishing with us for a very long time. You've won a bunch of events with the basscast.com. This is your first championship win, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
So thank you for fishing with us, and we appreciate everything you do.
Thank you, Brian. I got one thing I'd like to say, Brian.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention any names, but it's a guy in the fishing community that we all know and have known a long time, and he's in a pretty tough battle now. But just want to say that, you know, we're thinking about you, and keep fighting, man.
Yep.
All right, guys. Appreciate all of you, and thank you for being a part of the basscast.com.
Thank you, Brian.
Yep.